Well, I belong to a lot of different veterans organizations. And one of them is American Legion Post 293 here in East Longmeadow. Although this is not a Legion project. We were just sitting around one day and I looked around and I said, East Longmeadow does not have a Veterans Memorial. So I just popped the question, what would be the harm? Do you think we should pursue this? And they said, yeah, but they said, you're it. So since you brought up the idea, I had a vague idea of what it was about, but I really didn't know in detail what I was getting myself or our committee into. Well, my name's Terry Glusko. I'm chairman of the East Longmeadow Veterans Memorial Committee. I'm a 28-year veteran of the United States Air Force. I retired in 1992 officially from active duty. And I work part-time here at the Senior Center. We do senior transportation for Longmeadow, East Longmeadow, and Hamden. But my primary goal when I'm not working here is to construct the East Longmeadow Veterans Memorial, which is going to be situated out in front of the Senior Center at 328 North Main Street. Our committee consists of 6 veterans, all from the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force. And we began the project in October of 2018, and we had our first fundraiser here at a spaghetti dinner in October of 2018. And even in spite of COVID, 2 years of COVID, we've managed to raise like $614,000. However, we still have a lot of expenditures yet that we still have to obtain, and one of them is the monuments. Our vendor is Longmeadow Memorials in West Springfield, and the stone is coming out of a quarry in Barre, Vermont. Yeah, and this right here is a CAD drawing of all the specifications of the memorial, and these are all the 7 stones that reflect the war, and the names of those killed in action in each war will be on the particular monument. It's going to be a 90 by 90 footprint. We're going to fly 10 flags on 9 flagpoles. There'll be 3 benches, and of course all of the monuments. We hope to prepare the site, put the shovel in the ground sometime in mid or late October of this year. And then we hope to have the total project completed for Memorial Day of next year, 2026, so we can hold the appropriate ceremony out here. Our Veterans Committee is really, really committed to this. We've been passionate about it because we feel it's our responsibility to carry on the legacy of those killed in action. And this memorial will be a place where parents or Gold Star families whose son or daughter have been killed in action to come here and reflect, and for the community at large to come here and see what's been constructed to honor these 20 East Longmeadow heroes. Every committee member has a story to tell. One was an electrician all his life. He owned his own business. The other was in a concrete business. When you're doing a project like this, they understand the electrical part of it. And I'm dumb when it comes to that, so I'm learning from them. And we kind of all learn from each other. You know, and that's what makes it really, really special. We're all retired. I've retired 4 times. And you know, I'm 84 years old. And but once I get this memorial built, that's probably it, you know. Being veterans, we know how the military operates. You cannot go into a mission or complete a mission without team effort, because you always hope that the person next to you is going to have your back and vice versa. We knew the ethos that we had to have, solidarity, communication, and everything. As we progressed, it was a learning curve, and as we went along, and we gained support and we gained the trust of the people that turned out to be very important like the legislators, the town council. I had an uncle killed in World War II, just 2 months before World War II ended. You know, when he was crossing the Rhine River, he was killed in action. And even though I was kind of young, I saw what my grandmother and my grandfather, what they felt. I've been associated with a lot of people who have lost a veteran in Vietnam and other places. And during that conflict, when I was on active duty, I saw some friends who didn't come back with everything and who didn't come back, you know, and it just, it kind of puts things in perspective, not necessarily at the time, but over time. So doing something like this is an ongoing effort to show the respect for those who served, but especially for those who gave their life. That kind of sacrifice is selfless. And when you do something like this for the community, you can only hope that it invigorates them to stop here and to take a look